Imagine a cosmic junkyard spiraling out of control, where one wrong move could shatter satellites and endanger lives. Welcome to the urgent crisis of space debris. As our planet's orbit fills with abandoned hardware, scientists are racing to find ingenious ways to clear the clutter. But here's where it gets controversial. A groundbreaking project is proposing to zap away this hazardous trash using invisible beams of charged particles, all without ever laying a finger on it. Intrigued? Let's dive into the details of ALBATOR, a bold initiative that's redefining how we tackle this growing threat, and explore why it might just be the game-changer we need, or a risky gamble that sparks heated debates. And this is the part most people miss. The technology could open doors to entirely new ways of interacting with space, but at what cost to our fragile orbital environment? Stick around as we unpack this innovative concept, making complex science accessible even for beginners new to the wonders of space exploration. Enter ALBATOR, a pioneering space debris removal endeavor that's setting its sights on sweeping dangerous orbital junk out of the path of active satellites and vital structures like the International Space Station. This €3.9 million, $4.6 million USD, early-stage initiative, funded in September and slated to run through February 2029, is all about non-contact solutions to nudge space debris safely aside. For those just getting acquainted with the topic, space debris refers to defunct satellites, rocket parts, and other remnants floating in Earth's orbit. Think of them as the forgotten leftovers of our spacefaring adventures that could collide and create even more chaos. While forward-thinking companies such as SpaceX pride themselves on their ability to dodge potential crashes by steering their satellites strategically, the danger persists. Older, inactive objects lack the agility to maneuver themselves out of harm's way, heightening the risk of catastrophic impacts. Beyond global regulations designed to minimize future debris generation, nations and enterprises worldwide are brainstorming cleanup strategies for the mess we've already created. ALBATOR stands out by harnessing a particle beam infused with ions, essentially charged particles, like electrons carrying an electric charge, to gently push debris without any physical interaction. What makes this method truly distinctive is its avoidance of the hands-on approaches we've seen in other proposals. Imagine traditional techniques involving colossal nets to snag orbiting trash or robotic spacecraft docking onto errant objects to guide them back into Earth's atmosphere for a fiery re-entry. These kinetic methods require direct contact, which can be tricky and risky. In contrast, ALBATOR's ECR-based multi-charged ion beam, that's what the acronym stands for, ECR-based multi-charged ion beam for active debris removal and other remediation strategies, offers a remote, contact-free alternative. To clarify for newcomers, ECR technology generates intense beams of ions through a process called electron-cyclotron resonance, accelerating these charged particles to exert a tiny but cumulative force on the debris, altering its trajectory over time, kind of like using a gentle cosmic breeze instead of a bulldozer. Backing this venture is the European Commission's business-oriented agency, ISMEA, which awarded the funding through their European Innovation Council Pathfinder program. This initiative supports high-risk, high-reward deep tech projects with the potential to revolutionize industries and create fresh markets. Coordinating the effort is Osmos X, a dynamic French startup focused on developing advanced space thrusters to propel their unmanned spacecraft by 2030. Partnering alongside our academic institutions in Spain and Germany, plus the Luxembourg office of NorthStar, a Montreal-based firm specializing in space situational awareness tools that help monitor and predict orbital hazards. As NorthStar's team emphasized in a recent press release, by sidestepping the perils associated with capture or docking, the ALBATOR project seeks to deliver a safer, more adaptable remedy to one of space sustainability's biggest hurdles, the unchecked buildup of debris in Earth's orbit. It's a compelling vision, promising versatility for various remediation tasks beyond just debris removal. Yet, while no demonstration flight has been scheduled yet, the project's ambition is clear, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in orbital housekeeping. But here's where it gets controversial. As the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, warns, the necessity for such cleanup is escalating rapidly. Their April study, published in the Journal of Geophysical Research, predicts that by 2040, the influx of satellite-derived debris entering Earth's atmosphere could match the volume of natural meteor dust. Picture this: a cascade of tiny fragments burning up on re-entry, potentially interfering with our atmosphere's delicate balance or even posing hazards to aviation. Some experts argue that beam-based methods like ALBATOR could inadvertently fragment debris further, creating more problems than they solve. A counterpoint worth pondering. Is this a proactive solution or a technological band-aid that might exacerbate the issue? Join our vibrant space forums to continue the conversation on cutting-edge missions, stargazing spectacles, and beyond. Got a news scoop, correction, or opinion? Drop us a line at community@space.com. And speaking of opinions, what do you think? Could ion beams revolutionize space cleanup, or are we better off with tried-and-true physical methods? Do you fear the unintended consequences of tampering with orbital dynamics? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have a fresh perspective. Elizabeth Howell, she/her, PhD, served as a staff writer in the Spaceflight Channel from 2022 to 2024 with a focus on Canadian space affairs. She contributed to Space.com for a decade from 2012 to 2024, delivering exclusive coverage including White House Insights, the saga of a misplaced space tomato aboard the ISS, first-hand accounts of 5 human space launches across 2 continents, parabolic flight experiences, spacesuit simulations, and participation in a Mars mission mock-up. Her recent book, Why Am I Taller? ECW Press, 2022, co-authored with astronaut Dave Williams, offers a delightful exploration of space's everyday wonders.